Daubert is a federal case that has been adopted in Texas. So it applies both state and federal court here in Texas. And Daubert, in a nutshell, and when it came out, was the Supreme Court ultimately confirmed all this, decided that we needed to have better standards on expert testimony to eliminate, or try to keep junk expert testimony from reaching the jury. So it's called a gatekeeping, because the idea is the court will keep from the jury that which does not meet the standard laid out in Daubert. Now, Daubert is a scientific standard. It was designed, you look at it, is there, you have a methodology that's generally been accepted, you have tests to see the degree of expected error rate, peer review. If you think about all the stuff going on right now about vaccines and trials and tests, that's what Daubert was looking at. Those the physical, how many tests have been done on this to determine that this is really the right answer. So now back to the hiring process. At one time, if you had a successful Daubert challenge, that was considered pretty much a fairly high negative on you. Well, over the years, a lot of experts have gotten Daubert out. Well, if you look at what got them out, it's not Daubert, it's something else. But, so what's happened is Daubert in its own self is not, the existence or non-existence of a Daubert mark is not necessarily a problem. I will tell you, if you have a lot of successful challenges, it becomes problematic. And because what's happened, Daubert has grown beyond it. It is a lot of case law we've had to face now. For example, I think Horizon Health case came out in January of 18, maybe in 17. Address the information the expert relied on to reach their conclusion. And it's a 9-0 Supreme Court decision, Texas Supreme Court. And it pretty well lays out that you cannot just rely on, the issue was a contract claim, contracts that the plaintiff said they would have gotten but for the actions of the defendants who were former employees of the plaintiff. They could not point to one contract that was awarded to the defendants where anybody said, yes, if the defendants had not been here, we would have hired the plaintiff. And because of that, it was pure court. And I agree with this. It was pure conjecture that they would have actually gotten these contracts. There were other companies in the business, so it wasn't unique. So that's, the Daubert has grown into a whole, we have a bunch of different cases. I would have had $100 million in sales, but for. Okay, you've got it. Now we have to say, prove it to me. Or at least give me enough evidence that we can say it's reasonably expected that would have occurred. And a lot of experts are getting caught. I know one very well-regarded expert. She's a forensics expert, really, really good at that. Got a damage claim analysis and she got thrown out on a $12 million claim because of just that fact. She's not up to what's going on in damage analysis, and that hurt her. So that's that's how Daubert has affected us. It's I will tell you, it's made the cost of our work go up dramatically. It's like a tax code revision. It's a CPA's, lawyers' work